Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. First job today, we're going to put some more bales into the TMR mixer because as usual it needs some more, it certainly gets through them. So I'll start with the 4 silage bales and then put the hay and the straw in as well. Should keep it going, and then we'll probably have to tip another load out as well from the trailer into the cow feed trough. There goes the silage. And then I'll get 2 hay bales and then some straw. We are starting to run low on hay and straw as well. Obviously we've got harvest coming up fairly soon. We're in May now, but it won't be too long until we get to start harvesting again. The only issue of course with putting 4 silage bales in, as I keep discovering, is it doesn't leave a lot of space for the hay. Get these in. I do have the same trouble every time, it's my mistake really. I shouldn't probably put 4 in. It's just that I can carry 4 and it makes it easier. Less trips to go and get them. Try and take that off and put it on top of the silage. And hopefully it won't fall out. It's not taking the hay yet, it needs to be further in. Took a bit of it that time. It's a bit awkward. Try and move the silage bales over a bit, maybe. And it's going in now, I can see it going up. That's all of it. Yeah, hay and silage are both full now. Just need some straw in there, but of course I've kind of run out of room. Get a straw bale, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it in now. I was hoping the hay bale would completely disappear, but it hasn't done. It's still there, so it's going to be a bit tricky this. I might just leave it for a minute, get the tractor and put that on the trailer and fill that up. Oh, I keep seeing a few comments about putting the high silage sides on the trailer to increase the capacity of it, which is a good idea. I just don't know whether it's going to fit under the elevator here or not. That's the only issue. It's not going to fill the trailer up. Let's see if we can. How much is in that bale? No, not a lot. It's about to disappear. I'll go and tip this then. I'll go and take this to the cows, and then hopefully once we've done that, that hay bale will have disappeared, and then I'll be able to put the straw bale in. If you didn't see last episode, what we've done is we've kept this field as grass on the top, but I've drilled down the bottom there. If you can see, that's now been drilled and lime spread with a crop of field beans, I believe. So that's going to be growing, and that's going to be saving us from having to deal with the bales rolling down the hill all the time, which is a bit annoying. But we do have another field, which is our new field of grass, which needs to be mowed actually right now, so that'll probably be today's main job. So once we've finished messing about with this, we will go and start the mowing. It's still not disappeared. It's nearly gone. Well, this one, probably going to see if I can get up and know what to do really. I just want the hay bale, the straw bale to go in. It's going to go in, obviously, because there's no space for it. Just need that hay bale on the end to go. It's almost gone, and then it didn't have it. Maybe we'll go and start the mowing, and then by the time we've done that it will have disappeared. So the mower's around here. Got these on JCB, and then go and do our first ever cut on our new field. What I would like to get in the future, when we've got the money, is a slightly wider mower with the ability to swath the grass, and then we won't have to keep windrowing it. Just do it all in one pass with the mower. That would be quite good. But what I can do is use the follow me mod and get the baler to follow me around behind the rake when I go around the raking it up, so we'd have to do all the jobs. It's a really handy time-saving thing, that, with the follow me mod. So we'll certainly be making use of that today. First of all, we'll do the mowing first. So I'll get on with that. Well, I'll just get down to the field and then I'll show you the field, and then we'll get on to time lapse, I think, and do the mowing on time lapse. So this is our field. We do have a fence here though. I'm hoping this is a removable one. It is, yeah, that's good. So I'll remove the fence just so we can get in and out of the field a bit more easily. Because there's no exact way in really, apart from through that field, which is not my field, and it's a bit awkward. It's easier just to pull straight in off the road. So I'll unfold the mowers here, get them turned on, and we'll start the mowing. There we go, all up and running now. So just a case of driving around the headlands, getting this mowing, and then mowed, and then start going up and down. Get the whole field mowed, and then I'll go back, get the windrower and the baler, and get it all raked up and baled. So like I say, I will continue this now on the time lapse, and I'll come back to you when we move on to the next job. So we've got the mowing all done now. Not a bad sized field actually, and it's relatively flat. Most of it's flat. A little bit of a hill at this end, but I can live with that. It's not too bad. It's a lot better than the other field was. So that should make loading the bales a lot easier. Now while I was doing that, I was thinking possibly we should do some of it as hay. I think it would be good to do a bit of hay and a bit of silage in that field. Like half and half probably. Because we are running quite low on hay bales. And we've got quite a few silage bales, although it does use more silage than hay in the TMR mix, so we do need to have more silage, but we also do need to maintain the hay supply as well. So I think if we do it 50-50, that would probably work the best. And we can also do a baling contract for silage and get more bales that way as well if we need to. So I think, yeah, best thing to do probably is 50-50 on that field. So that'll mean, first of all, before I can get it raked, I will do the tedding on it, on half of it, to make sure that the grass is dry for hay, and then the other half we can just straight windrow it and rake it and bale it for silage. So that's the plan there. On the right hand side here you can see this is my new arable field. It's the one we drilled last episode. Not germinated yet because we're still in the same month, it's still May. And we've only got ×2 on the time scale, so it's a fairly slow moving day at the moment. We do desperately need some more money because we have £98 in the bank and we have a £105,000 loan, I believe it is, something ridiculous now. So yeah, money wise not doing too well, but as I have mentioned before, we have got a big payday coming up in June because we've got all of the field beans to sell and they are worth a lot. So I'm not too worried, it just would be nice to see a bit more money in the account at the moment. There we go, so we'll drop this off. Also drop the front mower off, and then we'll get the tedder on, wherever that is, if we own one. In fact, do we actually own one? I'm not sure we do, because we don't use it very often. We may have leased it. If that's the case, it needs a trip down to the shop to go and get it. I can put my straw bale in there, because that's finally disappeared, that hay bale. So that's good. All that again. Should be okay there. Right, so that's all going well. Click under there. Straw bale's still not in properly actually. That is it. There we go. Now it's all at full capacity. I'll just get the trailer filling again so that it doesn't get full in the mixing hopper. There we go. Right, so we don't own a tedder, I don't believe. No, we have a rake, but we don't have a tedder. So I'm going to have to lease one, and I have no money. So that's good. I think we're going to have to sell some milk. We have got milk, so we can sell that. That's on, get it filling, and we'll have a look at the best price for milk. We could sell the field beans now because the price isn't too bad, but I would rather get a maximum for it. Milk price is not great. Pretty much the lowest it could possibly be. So I'll probably just sell what I have to and then take the rest to the dairy. Dairy production, I believe, is still going fine. Yeah, we've still got 35,000 in there. Top it up, I think, if we need to. I don't want to sell too much of the milk. That's a low price, although it doesn't change that much actually, the milk. It's always around the same, roughly £2,000, but it is at the lower end of what it could be at the moment. So once that's full, we will head down to the sell point, get it sold, and then take the rest on to the dairy. Okay, so that's the milk sold, or enough of the milk sold to be able to afford to lease a tedder. The rest of it we took to the dairy. So, tedders. Where are tedders? There we go. As usual, it doesn't need to be anything too big, really, because it's only one field and we're not even doing the whole field, really, so we just need something cheapish, although they are all fairly cheap, actually, so maybe I will go for one slightly bigger. That's 12 metres, it's not too expensive really. What would that be to lease? Oh, it's only 1,300, so that's not too bad really. We've got 19,000 in the bank, so we'll lease that. Okay, so I will go and collect that. Oh, I will just repair this tractor as well. I've just noticed it's a little bit down. Not too bad, but give it a wash as well actually while I'm here. We'll repair that. And just get the pressure washer out. Give it a bit of a wash. So I know everyone likes to see nice clean machines. So when I do remember to do it, I will try and keep on top of the cleaning. Not so much the slurry tanker though. The slurry spreader, I'm not too worried if that's dirty, because when have you ever seen a spotless slurry tanker? But yeah, certainly the tractors I'll try and keep as clean as possible. There we go. That looks better. And I'll make use of the fact that we haven't drilled all of this field with a prop to cut across here and head down to the shop. We'll go and pick up our tedder, the leased tedder, and get on with doing half of that field. I think that's probably about half the field there, probably slightly more, just over half the field done with the tedder. I wanted to make use of it because I've spent a bit of money leasing it, so we might as well make the use of it. Just go back along here and then that'll be it. We're not going to get a lot of silage out of this field because it's going to be probably slightly more hay, but I think at the moment we are more desperate for hay than we are for silage at the yard, so I think that makes sense. There we go, so I'll fold that up. In fact, I could just return it really because I probably won't need it again. And then we're going back to the yard and get the rake. Might as well just return it now, I think, rather than taking it all the way back there. Probably not the best value for money. I probably should have done the whole field, but I think silage is more needed as well, so well, they're both needed, but I think we do need silage as well, so that's why I've done roughly 50-50 on the field there. Anyway, I will get back to the yard and get the rake and the baler. Here we are, this is the rake, and I will get the baler on a different tractor. I think the Deutz tractor should be able to run the baler, so it makes sense to put it on that since it's in the same shed. And I'll run the rake with the JCB. Here we go. Yeah, I reckon this tractor will run the baler. I think we've used it on it before. Not a massive baler this anyway, so it should be fine. We're also not working on a steep hill this time as well, which is good. So basically what I need to do is set this on follow me now, and other than just turning the baler on, it should just follow me around and do all the baling for me, which is good, and follow me to the field. So I'll get down to the field again, make sure that the follow me is actually following. It is, yeah. And we'll start the raking and the baling. So we should get a whole field done in one pass basically, because, well, one pass with me driving to get the helper to do the other half. But it means I don't have to go over it all again a second time with the baler, because that's just all done automatically behind me. So it is a real time saver, that. Very useful. It's not too far to go to this field. It is down at the bottom of the hill, but it isn't too far to go, and we'll be carting the bales with the lorry, so that won't struggle too much on the hill. If we were doing it with a tractor and trailer, it would be a bit more hard work, but the lorry's a lot better off, or going up a hill with a load on, than a tractor is, so we should be fine. So we'll get this unfolded, obviously starting with the headlands, and then go up and down the field again. So I just need to make sure that the baler is switched on. and then we will make a start. So we'll jump back across to the other tractor. We'll switch the baler on, or we'll have to cancel the helper for a start. Switch the baler on, make sure it's set correctly, yeah. Lower it down. And then obviously starting with the hay baling and then move on to the silage baling after we've done this. So that's back on follow me again. So it should just follow me around and get the baling done. Which it looks like it is doing. So hopefully we have no issues. And I will get on with this on a time lapse.
Do we still pretend that we're okay? Like nothing's going on here. Cause I don't have any feelings to hurt. And all you got is a serious words. There's nothing to do about it. Tell me the truth about it. That I got no tears left to cry. Can you just look me in the eye and tell me we're messed up? And you dress up for the part. You're so unpredictable. In the morning, in the evening, when we lie in bed and you go in my head and I lose all control. And I'm sorry, I can't take it no more. I'm done with the thing called love. You're so unpredictable. I wish I could be sad about it. Maybe that would help me to escape this cold-hearted warfare. Cause I don't have any feelings to hurt. All you got is a serious words. There's nothing to do about it. Tell me the truth about it. That I got no tears left to cry. Can you just look me in the eye and tell me we're messed up? Would you dress up for the part? You're so unpredictable. In the morning, in the evening, when we lie in bed and you go in my head and I lose all control. And I'm sorry, I can't take it no more. I'm done with the thing called love. You're so unpredictable. No more fighting in the morning. I'm so sick of all the drama. No more shouting at each other. No more leaders getting wasted. No more saying that you're lonely. No more kissing it slowly. No more lies, just goodbye. You're so unpredictable. In the morning, in the evening, when we lie in bed and you go in my head and I lose all control. And I'm sorry, I can't take it no more. I'm done with the thing called love. You're so unpredictable.
Right, so that is the field all baled up and raked and everything, all in one pass basically, from my point of view anyway. Helper has managed to do everything pretty much. Just missed a few little bits and pieces here and there, but nothing too major. That's the worst bit. I can't get that corner there, but never mind. It's not too much. So hopefully it will also follow me back to the yard, although the baler will need turning off ideally, although it will still come back with the baler switched on, just a bit slower. Should make it back behind me. So that has gone really well. Again, I do enjoy using the follow me mod when it works. It usually does work. It's pretty impressive, even on these tight maps where the roads are very narrow, it still manages it. It's really good. So yeah, we will head back up to the yard now and we'll drop these two pieces of equipment off. Probably will be it for today. It's been about a while now. I might just finish off by feeding the cows one more time and possibly bringing the lorry down to the field ready to load up with bales next time. So yeah, just a few more little jobs to do, but then that'll be it for today. So yeah, the follow me helper is, I think, coming, but very slowly because the baler's still switched on. So it's not the end of the world if it gets stuck. I can always, yeah, it has stopped, yeah. So that's what happens if you get too far in front. It will just say follow or stop. I don't know, it just doesn't want to go more than a certain distance in front of you or behind you. But that's not the end of the world, I can bring that back. If I had stopped and turned the baler off, it would have probably kept that with me, but it's not an issue. Right, so the rake can go back in there. And then I'll just go and get the well, actually what I'll do is I'll just catch up to the trailer and get the cows fed again. And then I'll go and bring the baler back. How full is it? Yeah, we'll just get one load of this tipped in the cow feed trough and then we'll get it refilling, and then I'll go and get the baler. There we go. Is it worth, I wonder, just trying it with the higher sides on, just to see if it will fit under the elevator or not? I don't think it will fit under the combine with the high silage sides on, and you shouldn't really use the silage trailer for combining anyway. But we could give it a go. Let's just have a go and put these sides on, although that will cost me money, I think. Customise. Configuration extensions. Yeah, it's £7,500 more. I probably won't bother then. I think I'll leave it for now. When I have a bit more money available, I might change it just to give it a try. But I think for now we'll just leave it as it is. It's not too small, this trailer. It's a reasonable size. But yeah, possibly in the future I might use it with the silage size on for doing this if it works. Anyway, that can fill up, and I will go and get this baler, which has stopped on the hill. So the baler's turned itself off now, but the pickup reel was still down. Yeah, I think this tractor, it did have enough power to run the baler, but I think just going on the hills it is a little bit underpowered, slightly, just getting up the hills. But it's not too bad, it managed that fine. It actually was really impressive how it kept up with me, really. I obviously slowed down a little bit with the rate. I should have been doing about 11 miles an hour, I was down to about 6 or 7 miles an hour most of the time. But that wasn't an issue really, it was still a lot quicker than doing it two separate goes, you know, for me doing both jobs at the same time. So yeah, it's not an issue, that's a good job, well done there. Right, so here we are back at the yard with the baler. This can go in the same shed that it came out of. And then, just to finish the episode off, I will take the lorry down to the field, and that will remind me next time that we have to pick the bales up. So we've got some silage and some hay bales in there, which is nice. It's good. That'll keep everything going on the cow farm. Baler back where it came from. There we go. Right, so yeah, here we are at the lorry. We'll get this taken down to the field, and then next time we'll load this up with the bales and we'll bring them back to the yard for the cows. If we get to the stage where we have enough bales again, I might start selling more silage, but at the moment I think we need to keep on top of the cows, make sure they have enough feed. Anyway, I will see you down at the field, and we'll probably end the episode there. Here we are arriving at the field, so I'll just leave the lorry somewhere on the flat. It's much easier to load when it's on flat ground, so I'll park it somewhere in the middle here, on roughly flat ground area. That should do. And next time we'll get it loaded with the bales. It may or may not be one trip. I think, looking at how many bales there are, I think it's going to probably be 2 trips at least of bales, but we'll see how it goes. But that'll be for next time. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.